Give it to them. Drop by. Give it to them. You know what it is when you hear that. Give it to them. Joanna, your busy body.
I was hitting it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the last and the newest episode of the Lambitious Podcast. It's November 23rd, 2001. This Tuesday before Thanksgiving. We are definitely going to be giving thanks today. I am one of your hosts, Lloyd Lindley, and welcoming my other host, co-host, Miss Lady T. What's going on?
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you doing? I know you busy over there.
I'm doing well. Glad to be off from work, but school, calls.
I wouldn't know about that. I'm lying. I'm lying. You see these lines that come
Anybody knows.
These lines are starting to come up. Yeah. So, but man, grateful to have you. Thankful. This episode is all about giving thanks. Thanksgiving is a way to reflect and give thanks. Kind of put a pause on your life and to be thankful for what you have and not what you're lacking or anything. So I'm so grateful for so many things. I know we're going to get into that. Yeah. We got to bring our other hosts. We got another. What's up, Mr. Clarence Patrick? Oh, Patrick Doc Francis. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
How are you today? How are you doing?
I am doing great. I am blessed and highly favored, all of that.
There we go.
Like you said, you was about to get into it. It's going to be a great show tonight. I already feel it, and I love the topic.
Absolutely.
How y'all feel about it?
Excited.
Exactly. And I just want to take the time out a year plus into this to thank everybody that's, rock with us, post, share, again, giving thanks to everybody, gratitude. And so it doesn't take anything to say thank you. And so I just want to thank everybody that has really rocked with us. And we have some big things planned to, make this a pleasurable viewing event. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Right. And I think we recently hit 1 year anniversary with Lady T, right?
It has, yes.
Yeah. Did we?
No.
She was a guest.
No, I was a guest a year ago. That's right.
A guest a year ago.
But things come full circle, and we're thankful for Lady T and the insight that you bring to the show. And like I said, I'm thankful. Like I'm thanking everybody. I just went to the grocery store. I'm thanking the lady, and I had to do self-checkout. But hey, I still thank the lady. Hey, man, thank you
for all you do. Right. And I'm grateful for all of you. I missed you guys. I know I've been gone for a couple of weeks.
It's okay. It's okay. We understand. If nobody else understands,
I know you understand.
Yeah, and we last week's show it was live. That
was cool.
So that was we haven't done that in a while, and we're gonna do it again. So shout out to Yandy, and all of the members that he has on his team. I'm gonna pull up his flyer and what they got going on for Black Friday this week at his shop. So I'm gonna make sure I shout him out. And that was a dope live show last week. We're gonna do more of those. Hopefully Lady T can come down, or we're gonna come up to Dallas. Either way.
I already know the deal.
When we're gonna do it. We go to Dallas, we're gonna do it big.
Big.
So
come on up.
So we're gonna let you set that up, Lady T. So
I'm waiting on y'all since July. So whenever you're ready, I've been waiting on y'all since July. Matter of fact, my birthday, remember, is January 14th.
Oh, we got to do a birthday.
My birthday, gala. So I'll be
wait.
sending you invites very soon.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure. So what's the date?
January 14th.
January 14th. It's on.
My mom is January 10th. Capricorn.
Yeah, we discussed that. She's a great woman. She's an amazing woman.
She is. And if you watch your mom, she usually watch. So hey, how you doing, Miss Lindley out there? But Pat, I'm sorry. I know we got to get into our guest, but yes, last week's show was tremendous. Like you said, shout out to Yandy. And I think doing the live on location is another thing to add, and especially coming to Dallas with Lady T and things of that nature. So definitely we're looking to evolve and grow and make this show, because a lot of podcasts have come and go, but I love the way that we are able to show what people are doing in the community that might not get that recognition. So
very
definitely
true.
thankful for that.
Yeah, we got the I-45 connection, Dallas to Houston, and live on Lamp on Location, live on location. That's coming up. More of that's coming soon. So let's go ahead and get into the next guest. She is Brittney, and she has been doing Christian counseling. So I want everybody during this holiday season, I need y'all to check into this, because during the holiday season, it gets crazy. Stress, a lot of things are happening all at once. You're feeling that weight on your shoulders. Sometimes you got to turn to something and someone or somewhere. And I think when Brittney comes on, I want her to first introduce herself. Let's bring her on now.
Hi everyone.
Brittney.
How's
Welcome.
everyone?
Good. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me. Yes, this is a great birthday gift, actually.
Whoa!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Right.
It was great. It was very unexpected, but thank you very much. So
Hey,
I'm like, okay, let me get everything together.
It aligned perfectly with your birthday for us to get you on the show.
It did. Because I wasn't expecting it at all.
Right. So that's awesome. We're gonna talk about that birthday though. We're gonna get into your birthday. We got something for you.
Okay.
But I want the audience to know who you are. So I want to give you a minute to tell the audience your name, what you do, what you're doing now, and just a little bit of background about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Brittney Marbley, and I am a Christian counselor. Next month, I'll be an ordained minister, and I counsel individuals back to God that feel like they are depressed and just suffering with grief and just different things that they just feel like they can't handle. So it's my job to counsel them back to God, to get them back in alignment with God, because it is a lot going on. So God has definitely been using me. So things have really been working out great since I chose to walk away from what I was doing to focus on this full time. So I had to pray about it first. And so I just had to follow God, and I allow him to, step in and order my steps. So it's just been going really great for me. It's been going really great.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm a minister too.
Yeah, I'll be one next month.
There you go, girl.
I like what you said. To step in real quick, how so many people on our show have said that they have walked away from what they were doing to follow their path and follow. I've been following you and watching you on social media and everything, and to allow God and to embrace that journey, man. That's growth. So kudos to you for that.
Thank you. Because, a lot of people, they are afraid to walk into the unknown, and they have that fear like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to pay for this, how I'm going to do that. But the thing is, you cannot be afraid, because if you say you're walking by faith and not by sight, you just have to go in and trust God. So that's what I did.
Absolutely. And all three of us can say yes to that. Pat and Lady T, I don't want to speak on y'all behalf, but I know, eventually speaking into existence, and we're so used to, I think that's like a community thing or an ethic thing. We've been taught to work your 8 to 5, and that's how you're going to pay for your bills.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to follow your true calling and your path and trust the process. So 76 is right there. Pat, trust the process. Indeed.
Yes, sir.
I was actually watching I was teaching at the transition home on Friday, and we watched a video of Lisa Nichols, and she was basically talking about how, sometimes we get to the edge and we're just about to jump, and it's like our soul says jump, but then our brain says to back up and be afraid, and a lot of times we just go with our brain and we don't jump, with the spirit and, trust God. So
that's true, Lady T. It's like a lot of times fear keeps a lot of blessings coming through.
Right.
Exactly. And it does. It does.
So Miss Brittney, tell us about your company. Tell us exactly like the services that you provide and people that may be able to benefit from it, or people possibly just looking to see if they may benefit from it. Like, just tell us about the services and what it does for them.
So I have grief. Well, my number one thing that I counsel for now is grief counseling, because people are going through so much right now. And then I offer conflict resolution, premarital, and then marital counseling. But the main thing that I've been focusing on is mostly the grief counseling, because it's been people that's just been, because of the pandemic, they've been needing people to talk to turn to. And then I recently started my TikTok back in February. Mm-hmm. And I just got on there and I just started praying, and it's just like I was in school and I was like, Lord, I don't know how this is finna end. But to make a long story short, when I just took myself out of the equation and allowed God to take over, I started to see that my business took off. Like, it really took off. And I was afraid. I'm not going to lie. I was afraid because I didn't know, if clients were going to come, if people were going to listen to me, but it's just TikTok, like the platform of TikTok and the grace of God, like it really made things move for me. Wow. But I can definitely say that I get a joy out of counseling individuals. I really do. And I have all of my, I don't know if he had that flyer on there or not, but you can reach me by my email. I don't know, Pat, if you put it on there or not, but
I don't think so. I'm going to make sure it's on the caption of the post.
Okay. But yeah, and if not, I'll send you all the information that you need over to you so you can, show it to everyone. But you can reach me by email. I don't really put my number on there, but I just prefer people to reach me by email. But I am going to put a number on there. But yeah, it's been working out for me quite well. It's been working out for me quite well because I'm serious, y'all. I didn't know where the people were going to come from.
Wow.
And that's real quick, I know you probably have something, Lady T, but real quick, Brittney, like, why was it the pandemic? Like, why now? Why not 10 years ago? Why not, last year or whatever? And if that's the case, what made you, like, what pushed you to do it now?
So for now, I didn't know then what I know now. I'll start by saying that I didn't know then what I know now. Like, my attention was all on all the wrong things. God had to literally strip me away from like everything away from me. I had to be isolated from a lot of people. I had to lose some friends. Some disconnections had to happen. And then it was, God, he came to me and he told me that he wanted me to be an encourager, an uplifter. So I prayed and I'm like, okay, Lord, I need you to show me, simple and plain, what you want me to do. And so I was talking to a friend of mine about it, and she told me about the Christian counseling program because I was searching all around everywhere. And everybody was just giving me the runaround. So then I ran into Pastor Randall, and I took the class. I ended up loving the class. And it's not that long. It's like, I think 4 months top. But it was a really great class. I learned so much. And we learned the do's and the don'ts of Christian counseling. And one thing that I can say now, I feel like I am a brand new individual now because I chose to allow God to order my every step. Because if I had did it my way, I probably wouldn't have finished the program. I'm just going to be honest, because I allowed fear to stop me from doing a lot of things. I feel like I should have been further than I am now, but I feel like, hey, it's never too late, because the only way that you're going to make things shift and change in your life is if you do it yourself. You can't rely on everybody else to do it for you.
Two things. Oh, I'm sorry, Lady T. I'm sorry. I'm not going to skip. No, ladies first. Ladies first.
Said that's good. That was good.
So I have two things, and because why it's on my mind. The first thing you just said again is that when you have to learn to allow to let God take care, because we always we get in the way of ourselves so many times.
Right.
And I'm so guilty of that. And I feel like I'm a late bloomer because of that, because I always wanted to do things my way instead of not the higher being's way, for those that don't, we'll get into that. But second of all, my question to you is that how do you balance I wouldn't say work-life balance, but like I think sometimes that scares people off when you say, hey, I'm a minister, or I'm a Christian counselor or whatever. How do you balance that with, hey, I'm still a human, I still make mistakes, I still, I sin, I still do things, but this is my purpose, this is what I believe in, this is what I am here for. You know what I mean? Because people hold you to a different pedestal especially when you say you work in Christianity. You know what I mean? So how do you balance that?
So how I balance it is, like for instance, when I'm hanging with my cousins and they want to listen to Moneybag Yo and all of them. Well, I just tell them straight up, I am still, I just want people to be themselves around me. You don't have to change who you are because of my walk with God, because this is my walk.
Your personal walk.
It's my personal walk. I'm not going to look at anybody different. I just know how far I can and cannot go. But I still hang around everybody. If they're drinking, hey, I'll have a drink, but I know that I can't do it like I used to.
Right.
And so the balance for me is I just know my limitations of what I can and what I cannot, intrigue in. So that's how it works for me.
No. So know yourself, know your what you can and can't do, and know your walk. Know this is my personal walk. This is what I have to do. This is what Lloyd has to do, and not as opposed to this is my battle.
And then I wanna add one more thing. And then too, just pay attention to who you have surrounded, around you, because we have to understand that who we have around us, if you're not paying attention, you'll become what you hang around. So we have to be mindful of the environments that we're in, the atmospheres that we're in. We just have to be mindful of all those things, the company that we have around us, because, I know that I'm walking in Christianity, but the next person that I hang with may not. So just because I'm hanging with them, they'll talk about them. So they'll automatically think that I'm in that with them, and I'm not. So I just be my own person at all times, basically, is what I'm saying.
Well, you said a key adjective, though, and something that I know Pat and we talked about in the past. You said uplift. And so even those people that might not walk in the same path that you do, I think, it's important to uplift those that might be in darkness, bring them to the light and uplift people when they're at their darkest moments. So uplift is a big thing, I know personally, because we all need to be uplifted sometimes. So
of course, absolutely, no doubt. And I just think I think the biggest thing is not trying to force your beliefs off on everybody else, because what I believe, the next person may not believe. So I'm just walking with what I know is right, and I'm doing what I know is right, what I have been called to do. But I'm not going to stop spreading the word of God just because the next person may not believe. I mean, it's up to them to accept or reject, but I'm going to do what I have been called to walk into.
Amen.
Yeah. And I was just going to say that, like what you mentioned earlier about like the people you hang around with, like you got to really be careful of who your circle of people are.
Yes.
And what's the term that says you are who you hang around with, and basically
birds of a feather
flock together and all that. So yeah,
that's what it is. So it's like you got to be very careful of that, and that's why, like Lloyd mentioned beginning of the show, being thankful, like just doing this podcast right here, Ambitious Podcast, puts us in the company of people that are in the same mindset, in the same frame of mind. Having Lady T come on, she's also a minister, so it's like all of that. I think it just keeps our show positive and keeps going. And we've seen a lot of shows fall off, right, Chip? Like since we started, a lot of them fall off, and we still going. And having people on here like you, Brittney, is what we look forward to, because we're still learning, we're still trying to get better for ourselves. So, like for instance, Lady T, I'm gonna put you on the spot. What questions or what advice would you give her since you are in that position now? Like, what advice would you give Brittney?
Honestly, everything you've already said is pretty much it. I think a lot of things that I've run into is being a woman and being a minister. That has been kind of, like a downplay, or whatever. But when I open my mouth, you get respect just because it's like she does know the word of God. She, she does walk in the light. But honestly, everything that you've said, just being mindful of the people you're around, and then, not being judgmental, either, just uplifting people regardless of what their walk is, uplifting people regardless of, their faith. Because I have friends who are Muslims. I have friends who, choose to not believe in God at all, but I still shine my light, like you said, and I'm still gonna be, who I think God has called me to be, and who's inside of me. So at the end of the day, I think that's what draws people near us. But all in all, just be who you are. And as you become a minister, the one thing that my pastor told me is don't preach like anybody else. Don't speak like anybody else. Speak like yourself. God has called you to it, and be who you are in Christ, and don't try to adapt to be like anyone else.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I feel like I'm over the spirit catching me. My shoulders start doing this a little bit, but no, I'm just messing. But no, that's great advice, though, Lady T. For real. I mean, that's something that we don't think about. That is a male-dominated, oriented, probably profession, right? Like most professions, and so to be able to be a female and have a voice and say, hey, I do know I'm educated. I'm well equipped in this. That means a lot. So we have a comment, Miss Jennifer Smith, our great buddy. She says, "Happy birthday, Brittney." And then she says, "What's been your biggest challenge transitioning to your own business and following your passion?"
Oh Lord. Like I said, walking into the unknown, and just really just being confident in what you have on the inside of you, because not everybody can say, hey, I know that I'm gonna make it. I know, because so many people doubt themselves. They doubt themselves, and they doubt their business because sometimes starting off is slow. Nothing just booms overnight. It takes time for things to just blossom. But like I say, walk by faith, not by sight. So when you walk by faith, then hey, God gonna work this out for me. But if you go into it just looking at your right now situation, and you feel like your right now situation gonna always be your forever situation, you ain't gonna get nowhere.
That's right.
It's two things I want to add to that. But I mean, viability is you have to find your niche. You have to find, okay, why should I listen to Brittney? Yeah. Like, okay, you're a Christian counselor. It's a million of those out there. Why should I listen to you? You know what I mean? So you have to find your niche. And two, like when you're saying about walk by faith, again, if you don't believe in yourself, if you can't sell it to yourself, nobody else is gonna believe. You know what I mean?
Of course, absolutely.
So if you can't say, hey, this is what this is my walk.
Like Jeopardy theme.
Jeopardy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I must be. I think I'm delayed. I'm sorry, y'all.
I don't know.
You're not delayed. Go ahead. Keep going.
Oh, okay. I heard. Oh, I think Pat was talking about Jeopardy. I think he wants to put.
I was talking to Alexa.
Oh.
That's why
I thought we were delayed. I was like, okay, my bad. My bad. But no, honestly though, I think you have to find your niche in whatever you do. And most businesses or anything, I'm learning even in school, fail within the first 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
So if you can maintain and manage and be relevant at least 2 to 3 years down the line, then you're doing something. You have something that somebody wants. And so now it's up to you to figure out how to build on that.
Absolutely.
Right. So I was getting Alexa ready because I know the time is ticking and we're getting down to the point where we need to really ask Brittney some on-the-spot questions. So Alexa, play. So let me see if this is working. It's not working, but we have the music. But this is the time where we call on the spot.
Oh Lord,
So on the spot questions are, we're going to ask you questions that may or may not have to do with what your profession is. So we may ask you, what would you be if you were not a Christian counselor? So let's kick it off with that question. If you were not a Christian counselor, what would the other occupation be for you?
A hairstylist. I'll be a hairstylist.
You could do some braids or what?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go clockwise. Lady T dropped off. Let's go to Lloyd.
It's Thanksgiving week, right? It's Thanksgiving, right? What's a must-have at Thanksgiving? Like, I'm talking about food. I'm the foodie of the group. What's the must-have? Like, okay, people say turkey, this and that, but I have to have this. I'm leaving. I'm walking if it's not there. What is a must-have for Thanksgiving?
Macaroni.
Homemade macaroni, box macaroni. I mean, it's a lot of
macaroni. Dressing.
Ooh, I'm getting my taste buds ready, so that's why Now, I mean, you asking. I'm asking you. What has to be there? Like, Brittney, I'm inviting you over. My family, Thanksgiving, we having it. What has to be there? If you don't sit on the table, you're like, you know what, Lord, it's been real. I appreciate the invite, but yeah, I don't see that there. I gotta go. What's that must have?
Oh well, I'm gonna say macaroni. Homemade macaroni.
Baked macaroni.
Yeah.
Baked 3-4 layers of cheese. Where we're gonna be gassy. No,
Can I jump in? That's
okay.
my mama's macaroni and my big mama's dressing.
Look, Lady T. If you don't bring it down to Houston, we can't. We need some taste.
My big mama's dressing is so good.
We need picture evidence, and we need to taste that, Pat. What, Pat? We need evidence. Lady T over here co-signing for her mama dressing. Hey, I'm a foodie. I will come to Dallas, hunt you down for it now.
Hey, come on, we got you. I think my question is going to be a little deep. So my question is, what was the moment that you felt like God called you? Like, what was that intricate moment that you just knew God had called you to become a Christian counselor?
Oh Lord. I would have to say during the summertime.
Okay.
When so many
an incident or
like so many people were just coming to me, like,
wow.
And I've always been one to give great advice.
Yeah.
And I've always been the go-to person, like when people were going through so many things, and I'm like, okay, God, maybe this is your sign to tell me that I need to take this a step further. Nice. And so I prayed about it and I left. I just did what I had to do.
Awesome. All right, great. Thank you. See, it wasn't so bad.
No.
One last one.
Oh, one last
one. I like that shirt.
Thanks.
Is that the Rolling Stones, right?
I don't know. My sister got me this. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
So this is what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna ask you a question, but I don't want you to answer it right now.
Okay.
I want somebody out there listening to get the correct answer. And when they get the correct answer, the Lambitious podcast will have a prize for you. So the question is, your birthday just passed. How old are you?
It's not even fair.
We don't want to tell nobody yet. But if you get the right answer first on the comment section, you guess her age, we will have a prize for you.
Oh, we already got answers. We already got answers coming in.
Okay.
So we will find out. When do you want to reveal her age, Chip?
Before she leave, right? So we can confirm.
Okay. So before she leave the show tonight, because we're about to leave in a minute. Want to give it a day or two?
We'll give it a day. But see, people gonna cheat. We know people. People gonna Google. They're gonna be all on your page. But that's good.
Whoever do it first.
That's what they're supposed to do, huh?
That's what they're supposed to do.
That's what we want them to do. Go.
Hey,
right.
Whoever Soldier Boy is it? Whoever does it first.
I like that.
Whoever does it first.
That's a great idea.
they will get the prize. We will hit you up in your inbox, and it will be announced on the next show we have.
It's a
next
good
week.
prize too. It's a good prize.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So before we try to get out of here, we had somebody already guess an age. We're not gonna say if it's right or not. But
Okay.
thank you for participating, Jennifer. Maybe you're right, maybe not. I don't know.
No
She
hint.
looks kind of young,
Keep it
but she
straight.
got a lot of knowledge. So I don't know. How do you get all this knowledge at a young age? Maybe you
That's
just
the
look young.
CMOS.
You got some sea moss.
That's that black dog crack.
Hey.
That part right there.
But we will find out. We will let y'all know if you get it right. You will get hit up and get something from us. So any final words or any final questions from the Lampfishes podcast? And if not, what final words do you have for the audience, Brittney?
I just want to tell everyone, just keep pushing, keep striving forward. Don't give up no matter what. Build your prayer life. Get to know God for yourself. No matter what, no matter what life throws at you, just stay the course. Keep going forward. Because what's for you will never be behind you.
And I just want to say, I mean, I've been following Miss Brittney and to see your evolution, your butterfly path has been a beautiful thing. And so, for anybody out there, man, don't be stuck in where you're at today. Always feel that, hey, tomorrow's going to be a better day. And honestly, man, it's a beautiful when you transition, when you make that evolution. And so I'm not going to get too deep, but I love your path. I love your story. And I'm thankful for having you.
Thank y'all. Thank you.
Tell us where the audience can find you, if they need to contact you or see TikTok videos or Instagram.
Yeah, they can go to. I have a TikTok account, or either
Did somebody say TikTok?
They can pray with me.
Ready to dance.
29.
Do they dance on your TikTok, Brittney?
No, well, I do shout on there. I dance a little bit on there.
Can I do a guest appearance?
Of course.
I love TikTok.
Lloyd is the TikTok king.
But no, they can find me either on Facebook. They can inbox me if they want to schedule an appointment, or either they could on TikTok. Pray. I'm gonna say pray with me, Bree 29, or either Instagram, pray with me, Bree 29. So all of the names, like all the major platforms, are all pretty much the same name.
Okay, got it.
Because I want to make it easy for everyone to find me.
Cool.
So they can hit me up through inbox and let me know that they want to schedule an appointment. Then from there, we'll talk about pricing.
And right now, you're just starting out, but you got a good platform and a good foundation, so you are pretty easily available. So hopefully people will take advantage of that that's listening, because when you start to get busy, when business starts booming and you want to help everybody, unfortunately you can't help everybody. But if they can reach you, hopefully they could build a rapport with you at your sites, inbox you however you can, and I know you're available and you will reply and hit them up regardless if it's 2 minutes, 2 hours, or 2 days. She will hit you back.
I will reply. Yes, I will.
So I know, like, if anybody's struggling, anybody needs something, a little extra counseling on the side, if you know a family member or a friend that you feel like can benefit from her services, please hit her up. And I guarantee that she will make an impact on your life.
Yes, I appreciate that.
So as we get out of here, I'm good on my side. Y'all good over there, Lady T and Chip?
Nope, we're good.
Good. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go, Brittney, and then Lloyd, if you don't mind, let the people know what we got coming up. But Brittney, thank you for joining us tonight.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Good well. Stay blessed.
All right.
Yeah. So, man, of course, it's our 3rd annual toy and coat drive. 100% of the donations are going to Greens Point Elementary here in Houston. That's our second adopted school this year, so we're very proud of that. And we're accepting donations all the way up until December 10th, where we have an ugly sweater event, Party with a Purpose. You know how we do. It'll be a beautiful event, even with the ugly sweaters. But again, it's about the kids. And so we want to make sure that every kid receives a toy at that elementary school. And we're collaborating with Becoming Kings and Queens, another nonprofit. So check them out. In WARS, and it stands for Working Against Repeated Situations, which we collaborate with last year. So we're working with 2 other nonprofits to ensure that every kid gets a toy. Party with a Purpose, you know how we do, and we have some more big things. Stay tuned. Super excited. What do you have, Lady T? I know you have some exciting things coming up as well.
I actually do. So I told y'all the last time I was on that I am transferring my charm school to become a school that's focused on trauma and social emotional learning. So charm school is actually going to be doing 2 last events as Charm School 101 Academy, and we'll be transitioning Charm School to just a full-on social emotional program underneath the school. So I'm actually doing a toy drive with my best friend, Latriana, who we've had on the show before. Shout out to Divine Healing Massage Therapy. We're going to do a toy drive, and we are accepting toys until December 15th, and it's going to be donated to the school that I work at, River Tree Academy. And then we're also doing a Feed the Homeless in December as well. And so that's going to be right before Christmas. And we're going to go out to Dallas and just feed all of the homeless. And so those are the 2 things that we have coming up.
I'm sorry, Pat. I know you. That's awesome. Like, and how can we support if we're in Houston? We want to support yours, and hopefully you can support us. But we want to. That's awesome, man. The Charm School convert. I know we talked about. I know we probably have to talk about that off air, but really want to bring that here to Houston, and we've been saying that. But how can we support that from Houston or anywhere? To help you guys out.
Yeah, so we are receiving monetary donations. So you can reach out to me, Tiara Gandy. I guess at Charm School 101 on Facebook, you can inbox me, or you can find me on Facebook, Tiara Sharae, Sharae. And you can just message me and we can work out the monetary piece if you're in Houston. And then you're more than welcome to come up here December 18th to join us for Feed the Homeless in Dallas. If you would like to join that, we're taking monetary donations for that. If you would like to just, put in $5 or $10 to help us, we're going to make the sandwiches and sandwich bags and just go out and hand them out and pray for people. So that's it.
That's awesome. December 18th, right?
Yes.
Be there in Dallas, December 18th.
And we rolling?
Huh?
Hey, let's roll.
You see us rolling.
Y'all gonna go to Dallas?
Let's roll.
You gave us December 18th. You gave us January 14th. Like, you giving us all these dates, and I love it. So she's like calling us out.
We're rolling now.
Because she has come down to Houston. So we do owe her to come up there. So
y'all didn't think I was gonna come. That's the beauty of it. You thought I was gonna come, and I came.
And she just did a shout out to her partner. Her partner came down. Her partner in crime, and she's been on the show. So it's all coming full circle. That's a beautiful thing.
It is, and we're keeping it 100. As I said, I was gonna circle back. When you check out the post, you'll see the captions for Brittney's contact information, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and like I said, I was gonna shout out Black Friday. I know Thanksgiving is Thursday, but of course we got Black Friday. Support your own. The yandyshop.com. Hit them up. They got some specials out there. They have MC by Cliche, Miss Houston. She was, I believe, with SUC Click. I think the parents are the memorial for Big Mo and Mr. 32. They will be down there and check out their products. Friday, November 26th, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Check out Yandy Shop. Go to his page, Yandy Shop 210. So I wanted to make sure I shout him out. Check out the video that was put together. It's a dope video on the Lamp Vicious Instagram page and my personal page, and I believe y'all's personal page or Chip's page.
I put on my story, I think. Yeah. And we're gonna, and Cyber Saturday too. So we check us out too. Definitely, we have some things that we might be giving out too. So we're in the game too. Lamp CSLLC on Instagram, Lamp Services. We have some giveaways ourselves this coming week. Can't put the cat because we want y'all to come check us out. So definitely
got a lot of giveaways. We've collected a lot over the whole year. And some people didn't get what they wanted because they forgot to pick up a bike or two. Zoo tickets. We have some lamp.
Check us out. Nice. Check us out. Just stay tuned. Friday, hey, Friday we might go live all day, man. Just check us out. Just follow us, man. Support.
Might have some turkeys too.
And if we can't afford the turkeys, we're gonna throw some Cornish hens out there, man. Y'all just stay tuned, man.
You never know. So other than that, y'all have a great night. We're good, great guests, great show.
All right. Bye everybody.
Have a good one.
Montana, give it to them. Drop by, give it to them. You know what it is when you hear that?